I've known Andrew for more than 15 years. He is audacious, he's charismatic, and Andrew is savvy. So it's 2007, and I'm spending my days running a company in the tutoring and graduate test prep space. We had a very clear competitor with Wall Street swagger, Manhattan prep, and their CEO, Andrew Yang. So for years, Andrew would compare us as sort of Tupac and Biggie. And the irony, of course, is what a unifier Andrew has become. Not left, not right, forward. And back then, not West Coast, not East Coast, but all of us.
I then spent 6 years training young entrepreneurs as the CEO of a nonprofit I started called Venture for America. I was honored by the Obama administration a couple times. Got to introduce Evelyn to the president.
Most of us got to meet Andrew as he burst upon the stage during the Democratic presidential race a few years back. But since then, we have been introduced to someone who is a born leader in the reform and independent political space.
I told my friends and family, hey, I'm going to run for president. And very few of them thought it was a good idea. But we ground it out until we found an audience, raised $40 million from over 400,000 Americans, made it to those 7 debate stages, mainstream universal basic income and cash relief as a policy solution, and helped expand what people think of as possible in American politics. And I am proud of the fact I was the first Asian American man to run for president as a Democrat.
On the campaign trail, it became very clear how tech savvy Andrew was. He spent time studying it at Venture for America and as a best-selling writer. But unlike a lot of the Silicon Valley types that we both know, he never put capitalism above humanity. He never lost sight of people impacted by the theoretical benefits of benevolent capitalism.
He is just focused on giving people an alternative to the two parties that they have now and the extremes that they're seeing. And he's doing it in a way that is going to truly make a difference.
What impressed me most is how much Andrew dedicated himself and has dedicated himself since to democracy reform issues. This is someone who's actually in the trenches. A lot of us talk about the need to open up a new way in our political system, and Andrew is actually doing it. And he's only been able to do it by putting his integrity first and by putting country over party.
Andrew Yang's presidential campaign and his appearances on talk shows have educated and mobilized millions of Americans across the political spectrum to see that new systems are possible. Americans and innovators appreciate Andrew's intellectual honesty. You can tell from his policy platform that he didn't start as a politician simply looking for attention and to get elected, but rather as a business entrepreneur who is looking to solve problems in a scalable way. That's why the Forward Party platform advocates for changes to the system that reformers are successfully accomplishing across the country.
We should be more concerned with changing those realities on the ground. And if we did that, then the stage would look very, very different.
He is someone who is trying to unite America, to unite people from all different walks of life, unite people with different perspectives.
There's an optimism, there's an integrity, there's an ability to do more than simply tolerate the other side. But how can we let the best ideas win? That's why the Forward Party is so interesting and why Andrew has captured the imagination of so many of us.